shank that one. Bear down! Bear down! Hey y'all, I've got a project I've been working on, and I didn't get a good before pics of this bow before I started back in 2003. I'm pretty sure it was. I cut a pecan tree down on the family farm, wanting to make start getting into bow hunting, making my bows, and I split a tree out and made two bows out of it, two staves. This one was the first one I made, and then this was the second. This one I made for my stepson, and this one I made for me as a hunting strength bow. It was my plan for coming down through here with doing it. I was going to kind of find out what I needed to do on one to do on the next. Well, this bow, I've been in the process of reworking, revamping. I pulled it back out, and if you see on this bow right here how much, it's a pecan, so it's not real good wood, but it had taken a lot of string follow. Well, this bow had taken just as much, maybe a little more, being a smaller, shorter bow. I made the limbs just a little bit narrow, not knowing any better, just starting out. Well, I went back and put some shape on this bow like I wanted it, and then I fire hardened it, and I've got it shot in. I'm not quite done with it. My plan is to put one more layer of sinew backing on it right now. I just threw this on here real quick, so it's kind of one of those projects that are I'm kind of waiting on getting a little bit more sinew in my hands before I finish it out. As of right now, it's shooting 39 point, almost 40 pounds at a 25-inch draw. And I'm going to bump it up. I'm going to put one more layer of sinew and bump it up to a 26-inch draw, which is really pushing the engineering on this little bow, being as narrow and short as it is. It was originally set up for 40 pounds. It was shooting, before I started on it, at 24 pounds at at 40 pounds at a 24-inch draw. And I was happy with. This was the first bow I ever made that was anything other than just a little toy bow. And I kind of considered a 40-pound bow being what you would consider a real working bow, something you could actually use. I could kill small game and stuff with it. Now, this bow I made later, and it's got a little snake in it, which I really was digging that. I wanted to see if I could make one. After making this one, I jumped right in making a snake bow, and I hunted with this thing for 2 or 3 seasons. I killed all sorts of different stuff with it. I didn't kill a deer with this bow, but I killed hogs, and I killed all sorts of small game, and just I really drug it through the woods a lot. But I set it up because I made my bigger hickory bow that I've been working with. Well, I wanted to get this bow back out and go back to shooting with it, because my hickory bow is so long I can't hardly use it in a ground blind. So I wanted to get this bow. This is a little smaller. It'll be easier to handle in a ground blind, but I'm wanting to shoot with my stone points. So I got this bow out, and it'd been hanging on the wall for about 15 years, I guess, without being strung. So I took it out, I slowly started stretching the limbs, and I just slowly put tension back on them. I had to retiller the whole bow and got it all pulling pretty good. It was the end of the season. I had one little yearling come out, and I got a shot, missed. I made a bad shot, and the season was over. The wind switched out, and I didn't get to hunt with it the rest of the year. Well, the next spring, I went to pull this bow out and get it back out again, and I thought it had been setting up for about 3 or 4 months, and I messed around and I got it flexing, got it strung, and thought that it was ready to go, and I messed around and drew it back a little bit quick, and I popped a splinter up right here on the back, on the side. So right now this bow is functionally dead. I can't shoot it, though it has a lot of memories in it. So I want to try to. I've been debating on whether I wanted to hang it on the wall, or if I wanted to revamp it like I revamped this one. And I think I'm going to too. I think I'm fixing to take the snake skin and the raised knocks off, put a layer or two of sinew on it, and I'm gonna go ahead and fire harden it and reset the shape in it, and basically start over almost from scratch with it and see what I can make happen with it. But I wanted to get this documented where y'all can see what it looks like on how much string following stuff it has on it before I get started, because as you can tell, the difference between this and this are extreme, and I've been really tickled with what I got out of this one. I know a little bit more about making bows now than I did when I made this one, so I was able to rework it. But hopefully this is going to turn out. So this is the one you're probably seeing the video right now. This is going to be the next project for the future down the road. But anyway, just want to throw a little clip out there, get a little footage of it where it's seen and stuff before I start working on it. And hopefully I'll have time in my crazy life that I've got going right now to sit down and start doing a little bit more work on my bows. But in the meantime, y'all be good, stay in the woods, and God bless.